Welcome to NOLIMIT'S Playhouse. And a revised EX-E-G40 House Rules Playtest. Round 1 and round 2. Game 12. R2 1944 music. Starring Joe Stafford. You're hearing right now. It's in the war mood. Conclude round 1 with the Far East Command and France's turn. Finish it out. And beginning of round 2 for China's turn. They go first in my version. Let's see what's been happening before these turns in round 1. Well, Japan took back to Guangxi for some reason. Surpassed Johar. I guess he wants China real bad with so many ground forces coming as much as SHULTZIE can. Well, we'll see. And builds one of the factories and builds another transport. Big freaking deal. And misses on his tech roll as well, which is always good. And for CROCKETT, US and UK's turn. See what CROCKETT did. USA at war, he built a couple of cruisers lining up in the Atlantic. And to the Pacific as well. Gives me a Lend-Lease fighter. That's a correction on his recap. He instead of in Guam, he Lend-Lease to the Chinese in Yunnan. His fighter from the Philippines, which is always good. And he picks up an infantry as well from the Philippines on his destroyer, like the rules allow. So that's his corrections right there. And for his UK, destroys Toronto like he should, and takes over Ethiopia as well. Building 3 units in South Africa and a sub in 110, and destroys this U-boat in 106 as well. And he'll also be on his non-com putting 2 infantry in Gibraltar. So now he has a transport 91 there, SHULTZIE. And CROCKETT's turns didn't turn out so well on video. It was without a sound, so he put it on the chat. And so we're going by that, so it won't be shown on YouTube. So that's pretty much what CROCKETT's doing. Sorry to say, but he has no audio on his video, so he put it in the chat. So we're going by that. And for SHULTZIE's Axis Italians, destroys the carrier with the 2 fighters of the UK's in 97. It takes over Alexandria as well. And it takes southern France. And royals 3 infantry in Slovakia. And it takes over Bulgaria as well. And concerning Season 97, instead of choosing its ships as casualties, chooses its 2 fighters as casualties and hoping that those pilots would survive, it being a cheaper build next time. But the 2 pilots don't survive. Hooray! And speaking about surviving, he sends a 796 against the British cruiser there. And he also suffers a sub loss. Yeah, we defended well. And as non-com, puts 2 transports worth of units into Alexandria as well, leaving it wide open for the UK next turn. And concerning Season 96, when the British attacked it, one of the transports survived, the Italians, which went into 95. But so SHULTZIE used that to pick up 2 troops, put it to Alexandria. Doesn't do anything with Somalian infantry there. Like the chicken he is. That's okay. That's pretty much all that's been happening. So let's get to Far East Command. to finish out round 1. They have 17 IPCs to spend on India side and 10 to spend on Australia side. They have to keep them separate until their economies are separate until Japan declares unprovoked war or round 4. So on the Calcutta side, I have 17 to spend, spending 16 of it, saving 1. And you got to build 4, count them, 4 artilleries. And for Sydney's side, upgrade a cruiser into a heavy cruiser, which costs 5 IPCs. So the cruiser will be a capital warship and it can take 2 hits. And I'm going to buy a tech roll dice for 5, so that's 10 altogether for Sydney's side. So, and at the same time, I won battle in Iraq. I'm going to take transport destroyer from 639 going to Haiti. Got to pick up a man from West India, a man and artillery from Calcutta. Come on. I love this song. Destroyer can pick up a man in my version. So that's why I have a second man there. And from Calcutta, I'm going to send a plane along with a dive bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm coming off an air base to Iraq as well. And I have 1 left on his gas tank. Both of them. And at the same time, so I have 5 units against those 3 units in Iraq to deny it from the Italians. I know they're salvating trying to get Iraq, but they will not. And at the same time, roll. What am I going to roll? Roll 3 planes that are downed for the UK. 1 in 96, which will be a 3 or less. There'll be this white dice with the bullseye emblem on it, and these 2 yellow dice will be for the 2 fighters down in 97, but it was over enemy C zone, so they'll be at 2 or less. So we're all together with the Iraq battle. So this dice is for 1 man. It has a Union Jack on it. Fighter at 3. Infantry promoted by artillery, so that's 2 out of 2. What am I doing here? What is that doing there? Get out of here. And 3 grasshopper dice defending at 2 for the 3 defenders in Iraq. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I got my dive bomber. Gotta get a dice for that. After the dive bomber provoked by the fighter at a 4, 1 out of 4. I'll roll it all together. Oh yeah, my tech roll as well. Damn it, come on. Do my tech roll as well. That'll be the cracked dice. He got 1 hit. For the defenders. Let's see what I got for my attack force. I got 1 hit. 2 hits. I got 2 hits, looks like. Let's see what those other dice did. Okay, that Union Jack dice, 3 or less. So that pilot survived. So there you go, Crockett. Let's see what the other 2 fighters don't. They don't survive. At 2 or less. So 1 survives, Croc. And my tech roll dice didn't. It was a 5, so it'll be a 5 and a 6 next turn. So I got 2 hits. 2 is 1 hit. So that's What was that dice for? Well, that was a miss anyway, so. Alright, I'll lose an infantry and he'll lose 2 infantry in Iraq for the Axis. Okay, that's for the. So, Croc, your pilot survives. 1 pilot survives, so it'll be a 3 or less. I mean, it'll be a 3 less than your next fighter build. So, let's continue now. The battle in Iraq, they'll have one Defender out of 2, green grasshopper dice, and I'll have 2 out of 2, 1 out of 3, and 1 out of 4. You got a hit. But I got a hit too. Oh, crap. So there'll be another infantry. Crap. I think we got 2 hits out of 3 dice. 4 dice. That's unreal. Oh well. So, my infantries survive my planes and my artillery. So those planes go, and 1 left, they'll go to Transjordan. And Iraq is mine. Hooray! Go to 19, and then 19. For the Calcutta side, let's credit it to them. And do the non-comps, which will be around 10. Dang. So, from Calcutta, 3 AA guns going to Burma, and 5 infantry going there as well. From Burma, one of the 2 infantry, they're going in Shan State. And why not this plane go to Calcutta? From Burma. Okay, and this cruiser for 39 of a seaport. Three spaces. 1, 2, 3. My favorite sea zone. 55. My favorite number. And this battleship from 37 is going to go off naval base as well. 1, 2, 3. My second favorite sea zone. Studio 54. And it's plane from Queensland off an air base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Malaya. Because why not? Alright, so these 2. This transport in 62 is going to pick up a man. Naval base. 1, 2, 3. The Dutch New Guinea. Got to make that mine. It's worthless. We're not playing the BBR map. We're playing out of box map. I just like this map. So, shall be the Far East Commands. Dutch New Guinea. So, a man and 2 artillery. 2 AA guns are going to Queensland. And this cruiser is going to go into 62 from New Zealand. Destroyer in 62 is going to go 1, pick up a man from New Zealand. Studio 54 and drop him off in Queensland. Destroyers can pick up a man in my version. Finally, these 2 fighters from New Zealand. And off an airbase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a Java. Hooray! So I'm at 19 for the Far East Command and Calcutta side. So what's what? 19. I saved 1, so it'll be even. 20 for Calcutta side. And Calcutta still at 10, so they collect 10. And my next tech roll will be a 5 and a 6. Alright, and so I could do the recap later. Let's go to France's turn. We'll have one battle and 5 areas of non-combats. One battle will be from Tunisia into Libya. Just to be a snot. It takes away 5 NOs, IPCs from the Italians. So they have to take it back. That's all the battles, so I believe it really goes down to 12. France can't collect anything, so the capital is taken away. So let's do the rest of the non-coms. That should be 6 of them. From Syria, going to Transjordan, West Africa into Central Africa. Man from Algeria going to Tunisia. Man from Morocco going to Algeria. It is 93. These 2 ships. 1, 2. Cecil 91, a destroyer and cruiser to join the UK transport already there. And finally, from C-Zone 72, going to C-Zone 71, the destroyer. So I believe I got all of them done. So the arrows up. So that concludes France's turn of round 1. Let's go to round 2, China. They'll have 19 to spend. They're going to build 4 artilleries and 1 man. All 19 IPCs. Burma Road's still open, so I can buy artilleries, which is always nice. You know, I just have 3 non-coms. No battles. 2 men from Shenxi going to Sichuan. From Yunnan, these 2 planes are going there as well. Only 3 artillery. And I'm going to leave. I'm going to take 1. I got infantry in Yunnan. 1 is going to go to Burma. The 7 others are going to Sichuan. So, non-coms. And I'll put on my units of 4 artilleries and 1 man into Sichuan. Excellent! So to the recap of China. I got this written down in Sichuan there. Ship of 11 infantry, 7 artilleries, and 2 fighters. In Sichuan, 11 infantry, 7 artillery, 2 fighters. And I'm at 11 IPCs. For China, so I collect 11. 11. And the Burma Road's still open, so I get 6 in NOs. 17 to spend next round. Alright. Watch me. So that's their China's recap. Let's go to France. Come on, what is this? In London, there's still 2 men. Screw this laser. Battery's dying. In London, I got 2 men and a fighter in London. Yeah, let's see. Should stay there. Oh, I think I'll. Damn. Okay, a fighter and 2 men in London. Season 91, I got destroyer and cruiser. Algeria has Oman, so is Tunisia, so does Libya. So does Central West Africa. Oh, it's Central Africa. And Transjordan, all men each. In Season 71, I got a destroyer. And finally, the Far East Command, Got fighter and dive bomber. Transjordan. 1 artillery in Iraq. C-Zone 80 got transport and destroyer. And crap, I forgot to put down my units. Calcutta, which is for artilleries and 1 plane. Burma has 7 men, 3 AA guns in Burma. No, wait. 6 men and 2 AAs in Burma. They collect the say infantry. Chinese infantry in Burma as well. So remember that, Schultzie? And I got 6 Far East Command infantry and 3 AA guns in Burma. 1 man in Shan State. 4 men in Malaya along with a plane. 2 fighters in Java. 1 man in Dutch New Guinea along with transport in C-Zone 45. C-Zone 55 has a cruiser. C-Zone Studio 54 C-Zone has a destroyer and battleship. And I forgot to do this as well. Crap. Upgrade. I don't like that. I'll upgrade this cruiser into a heavy cruiser. How do I do that? I use this to represent heavy cruisers. Now, as a capital warship, it takes 2 hits to destroy. C-Zone 62 is a heavy cruiser. Queensland have 4 men, 2 AA guns, and an artillery. Yeah, I believe that's it. Did I cover everything here? I do believe I did. Yep, I think I got everything covered. So stay tuned for Schultzie's Germany next up. Continue round 2. Have a good turn, Schultzie, but not too good of a turn. Don't get crazy now. No limit out.